What up, humans? Karumi here, and welcome to the Mobile Legends Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to talk about the mage assassin, Karina. Karina has a good set of blink, area of effect, buff, and burst skills. Our Shadowblade, Karina, is a mage assassin hero. I consider Karina as a burst assassin mage since her skills grants Karina the ability to dash and deal burst damage. Not only that, her skills cools down easily upon killing an enemy or assisting an ally. Her basic attack also deals true damage depending on the number of attacks dealt. Now, let me share some tips and tricks on how to use Karina based on my experience. I will also teach you some combos and techniques on the latter part of this bootcamp. But before that, let me explain her skills one by one for further understanding. Karina's passive, combo hit, boosts her third attack when she attacks a target twice in a row. Her third attack will deal extra true damage to the target, depending on the lost health points of the target. Skills are counted on the count for the condition of this passive. That means, you instantly trigger your passive skill upon releasing all your skills to the target. Karina's first skill, Elusiveness, lets Karina enter a state of elusiveness for a few seconds. During the state of elusiveness, Karina is immune to basic attacks. It also gives her additional movement speed. In this state, her next basic attack will slow the target and will deal a critical magic damage. Getting a kill or an assist from this skill will reduce its cooldown by 60%. Her second skill, Dance of Death, lets Karina brandish her swords, or hands for Leona skin, dealing magic damage to surrounding enemies. Getting a kill or an assist from this skill will reduce its cooldown by 60%. Karina's ultimate skill, Shadow Rush, lets Karina rapidly rush towards a target. This will deal burst magic damage to the target. Getting a kill with this skill will reset this skill's cooldown instantly, while getting an assist with this skill will reduce its cooldown by 80%. There are so many items that you can buy for Karina. You can either focus on cooldown items, or items that gives you high magic power and durability. For me, I choose to buy items that grants cooldown reduction, magic penetration, magical lifesteal, and health points. As for starting item, you can consider buying Rapid Boots. This will grant you 80 additional movement speed. Its unique passive will reduce your move speed by 40 upon dealing damage to enemies. This can help you visit lanes faster. Along with your first skill, your move speed is out of this world. You might want to consider Calamity Reaper. This grants you magic power, mana regen, and cooldown reduction. Its unique passive will buff your next basic attack after using a skill. Your next basic attack will deal extra true damage equivalent to a percentage of your magic attack. This unique passive has a short cooldown. Your move speed is also boosted after being granted with a buff. Buying magic items, such as Lightning Truncheon, will help you deal more burst damage. This item gives you magic power, mana, and cooldown reduction. Its unique passive will deal magic damage to your target and to other enemies when you use a skill. This unique passive has a short cooldown. Another item to keep in your tab is Concentrated Energy. It provides additional health points, magic power, and magical lifesteal. Magical lifesteal can greatly increase your survivability, since this also lets you lifesteal with your magical skills. This is pretty helpful since Karina usually dives in team fights, dealing area of effect and single target burst damage. You can also consider Divine Glaive. This item grants magic power. Its unique effect grants a certain percentage of magic penetration on your skills. In addition, its unique passive grants extra magic penetration when your HP is above a certain amount. Lastly, you can consider Immortality. This grants you magical defense and health points. Its unique passive lets you resurrect after 2 seconds upon death. This resurrects you and give you 15% health points and a shield that lasts for a few seconds. This item has a really long cooldown. The item build for Karina really depends on the enemy's lineup, so make sure to read each item's description so you can adapt in-game. One of the best spells to be used on Karina is Retribution. You can use Retribution to farm faster. You can also use it to slow enemy heroes when you have the specific jungle item for it. Using Retribution with Pillager Axe also grants a shield depending on your max health points. This shield can be helpful for your durability during team fights. You might also want to consider the Forbidden Jutsu, Execute. This grants you to deal true damage to the target. The damage is based on the target's lost health points and also with your level. The damage ignores shield absorption, meaning it pierces through enemy shields. This spell will have its cooldown reduced by a certain percentage when an enemy is slain with this spell. In my opinion, the best emblem set to be used is the Custom Mage Emblem set. Custom Mage Emblem could provide extra stats according to your needs as an assassin mage. Set agility to its max level because it can give you additional movement speed. Higher movement speed means higher chance to chase enemies or escape death. Setting observation to max level will provide additional magic penetration on your skills. Higher magic penetration deals more magic damage to enemies. That means your skills will be more explosive. Get Magic Worship to deal more magic damage to the enemies. When dealing damage that is more than 7% of target's max HP for 3 times in 5 seconds, the target will receive a burning effect. This burning effect burns the target for 3 times. This effect has a cooldown of 12 seconds. Magic Worship can easily be triggered by Karina, since her combo deals burst damage to the target. First skill to max level first. Prioritizing this makes the base damage higher. That means you can deal more damage to the target with this skill. Prioritize second skill less since first skill is what you need for chasing and slowing down enemies. Always upgrade ultimate skill when available for upgrading. Karina can be considered as one of the assassins that could finish a target swiftly. With her combo, the enemy will be erased from existence in no time, making the enemy to be forgotten by his teammates for eternity. As an assassin, it is better to get the blue buff from the jungle monster. This buff reduces the cooldown of your skills. It also reduces the mana consumption of your skills. Lastly, it also increases your physical and magic penetration to enemies. Karina's passive skill is not something to belittle. With the additional true damage, even durable and mobile players will cry for help from their mothers. Her first skill lets you have additional movement speed and slow down enemies. With the movement speed boost, you can use it to either chase enemies, or use it to run away from the enemies. Just make sure to use it frequently, because this can really save your life because of its basic attack immunity. But take note that tower damage still affects you even with the buff from this skill.
You destroyed a turret!
Her second skill is the skill you need when diving inside team fights. With its area of effect damage, this will deal damage to surrounding enemies. This can also keep you alive when you already have concentrated energy. With the area of effect damage, this will regenerate your health because of the magical lifesteal. Her ultimate skill is what you need to assassinate a target. You can opt to target easy prey like support or marksman. With its ability to dash towards the target, you can easily deal burst damage to that target, making the enemy snapped away from reality. For the Kurumi Way, I'm really biased with the Execute spell. This can really help you deal additional damage to kill the enemy faster. This can also help you kill enemies escaping from afar when your ultimate is on cooldown. In terms of combo, I usually follow a simple combo for Karina. First, make sure you are locked to your target before going in team fights. Then, use your first skill to give you movement boost and the next attack buff. Then, dash towards your target with your ultimate skill. Next, use either your second skill to deal additional damage. This will trigger magic worship to burn the target with magic damage. Then, finally, use the forbidden jutsu, execute.
Mega kill!
Additional tip. Another tip is not to underestimate the power of magic worship. This can help you kill enemies that tries escaping from your wrath. Just take a look on this Claude. He really loves to be our test subject on this match. Poor lab human. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Karina. This video just guides you on how to use Karina, the Kurumi way. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Karina. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to my channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. For our skin giveaway events, check out the featured video on our channel for the mechanics. See you on the next Mobile Legends Bootcamp. Cheers.